Hey everybody, it's Steve Lennon, and today's another website theme review, and this one is about a single property website theme for real estate professionals and or people who build houses and they want to preview those houses on the net. This is a great way to do it. I'm going to go ahead and get into it real quick here and show you the theme. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so if you look right here, we have four different, they're calling it eye-catching single property samples, and these are the four right here. I'm going to go into one of them that I happen to like as my favorite, and that's this one right here. So we'll go ahead and click on that one, and let's go ahead and go into it. If you go into it, it's really nice. We could put some nice pictures in here, which would have a slider. You can see right here. And you could put your, let's say, four different versions of the home page, maybe a front part of the house, a back part of the house, and maybe one of the primary locations within the home. But you can see how nice that looks in the upper fold. Now, the idea I have on this particular theme is this is for, let's say, contractors who want to preview houses that are being built, and they've got maybe the current model home built, and they're building out maybe 15, 20 more of them. This is a great way to showcase that particular style, that listing, and then they can go through here and they can go ahead and add right here the details, the year it was built, square footage, all that kind of good stuff right in here. And then they can put in the property amenities. This is all done on the back end of the website, so it makes it nice and easy. The cool thing is you could replicate this page, create another one for a different version, and have another one for another different version of, let's say you have a design that's flipped. So you have one type of design of a home that is flipped. And if you're in the business, you'll know what I'm talking about. We can go ahead and create a second version and have a page for that, and then we can add those pages as tabs on the top of the site as a menu page of the different variants, or we can add it inside of the actual theme as buttons, things like that. So there's all kinds of ways in which we can do it. So if you look at this one here, we've got property amenities. And you've got living room, bedroom, basement, garage. So if you had a bunch of different rooms in here, you could actually showcase each one of those rooms. Just add a new one. And you can see how it's detailed. All the information that's in each particular, in the basement, let's say in the garage, in the kitchen, in the laundry room. Maybe there's a dog run. Whatever the case, whatever your amenities are, you can add images and pictures of those amenities in there. Now here would be a video view of that if you did like an aerial view of the property or the complex or the development, and you wanted to pan in and show an aerial view of what's going on, or it's an aerial view of internally going in, or a drone view or a 3D view. We could drop that in, or it could also be, let's say, a real estate agent presenting the property as a listing and showing it to the public as well. Now how this also works for you that's really, really popular is you can take this. You can create a template, which is what we're looking at right now. And each time, what we can do is we can add into that template a new listing. And then what you can do is before you go out to your, a listing presentation, you can have this all ready and have some pictures done. Because most often you can find pictures on the net of a house that's already been sold maybe 3 or 4 or 5 years ago. And just drop some images in, or you just take pictures of the front, the back, the side, whatever, in aerial view, whatever the case may be, drop them in here. And then you can promote that. You can also promote the real estate agent right here, the contact person or persons, and then the details of that location. Now, another idea is to use this particular theme for teams. So if you've got a team and you're constantly bringing in new listings, and you want to showcase those listings, you can use this particular theme, create a new listing, of that particular property, and be able to show it as a site to a listing presentation that you not only have one listing, but you have many listings, and you have a team that handles that kind of stuff. You can promote the team and do it that way on the same site while doing it showing it on your iPad or your tablet while you're in the presentation. So let's go ahead and take a look at version number 1. This is version number 2 that we just saw. Let's go to number 1. So this is version number 1. Style. Very nice looking, correct? I would agree. Now if you tab on this, you'll see that it cascades into a different view. This is another very nice look. I actually like this one as well, this view. It's all mobile ready, by the way, interactive. And this one has tiles, tile base right here of each amenity, each room. So you could have where it would show the images here. We could link these images to pages if we wanted to, or we could just have them just highlight and not link to anything, however you wanted to do it. If we go ahead and scroll down real quick, here's a floor plan. So if you happen to be a developer and you want to showcase your floor plan for each one, you know, of one of the property, you could do it that way, and then you could duplicate this and then just change out the imagery to reflect each one of the different units. If you have 5 different styles in that development or 10 different styles, you could put each style in here and showcase the different styles with the different amenities for that style, you know, for that floor plan. So, and then we have neighbor review, but this could be any kind of review, you know, past reviews, things like that. Drop in some imagery in here. And then here would be maybe where the location of that particular plan or that that development is located as well. How to gain access, that kind of stuff. And then the contact information here. Excuse me. A little allergies going on in my location right now, so bear with me here. So you can see how nice that would look, right? So let's go ahead and go to number 3. Here's number 3. They're using the same imagery, but the style is a little bit different. This particular block is different. You have view on map, and then schedule a visit. Now the schedule a visit would go to a page that would show like a contact form to do a visit, or a popover. We could do a popover. A little bit different style. Very nice, right? So this is just a number of different ways of what you can do it. I like that effect. That's kind of cool. Right here. Look at this. It looks like a yardstick. Oh, here on the end. Very interesting. Very cool. So I think we got 3. Let's go to number 4 view. Homepage view. Now we can set up each one of these particular single pages inside of it. We could call it, you know, version 1, 2, 3, and 4. Make it a template, and then all you have to do is just go to the template, pick the template, and then start building and putting in the information, the imagery that you want to represent that. Now I can do training sessions and show you how to do that, so you can do it on your own. Your team can do it however you want to do it. If you have assistants in the back end that want to do it, you could quickly add imagery and, you know, and properties and things like that in here. Once it's built, and do it on your own, or you can have me do it through the process as new listings come in. So let's go to the About page. Looks like it's not tabbed. There you go. Okay. It is a different. So that's the About page. Our team. You can put your team members in here, you know, or if it's just a mom and pop team, or if it's a corporation, you can put the corporate entities, people in here, whatever it may be, and have them showcased. There we go. And there's an FAQ section. You know, people often go when they want questions answered real quick, so you could come in here and you could have an FAQ. Now this is an accordion view, so see how that popped over? So we could do a couple things. What we could do is we could put words in here, but more importantly, we could actually put videos in here and have it just open up and have a video play. The same thing with right here. Open it up and have a video play inside of here, and do it that way if you wanted to. Or we have a combination of video with audio, or I'm sorry, video with written word comments and frequently asked questions in here. So that's very popular. And there's contact information. Okay, let's go to, we've got a gallery view is like a tiled view. Let's look at that real quick. So if you had additional pictures that you wanted to showcase and show, we could do that in here. And then here's the 4-column version. More imagery. And let's go to blog. Now, it's wise to blog over time. So if you've got a development that you're a 6-month project, a 12-month project, you know, a 1.5-year project, you could use this particular theme. You could send out blogs to promote it back to the site that get people interested, where people can see the different development styles, and then come back and, you know, contact you and get them in there and do what you do. So You see it's nice look. And then you have contact us page. Simple contact us page. Puts the information here, your contact information here, and send. Now, if you wanted a more elaborate question, a form, we can create a more elaborate form that has, questions and answers or questions in here, drop downs, all kinds of stuff. So that's just a discussion point. And then obviously it's got schedule a visit up here with the phone number up here. Now these are all mobile ready, meaning they'll expand and contract with mobile. They are Gutenberg theme compliant, meaning that the newest WordPress framework right now, as of 2019, is the Gutenberg framework, and it is leaps and bounds better than all the other WordPress theme development platforms of the past. They've made some major shifts, and they're doing it for the future because everything's become what's called modular in its format. So it's think of it like little squares, and those little squares are inside of the site, and we can do things and adjust things and make them much cleaner, nicer looking for the user, depending on what device they're on. So if they're on a cell phone, they're on a tablet PC or an iPad or whatever it may be, it's a great win for them because they can see it both longitude, latitude, left and right, top and bottom, and they can see it landscape view or horizontal view, depending on what they're looking at on their mobile devices. So it's a really nice experience, user experience, and it causes people to want to stay on sites longer and click around. And when they do that, then they often want to contact you, and they'll see something that they like, and therefore you have more closings and things like that on your transactions. So I think that will be it for this one. Let's go back over here, and we'll go back to the home page just to let you know what it looks like again one more time. The primary one. If you'd like to get a hold of me, I'd love to talk to you. I do what's called strategy sessions and consultations. So I'll look at your long-term, short-term goals, find out what you're where you're at, what you're trying to accomplish, what business you're in, all that kind of stuff, and then we'll also do a consultation after that of what type of site you're looking to do, what your needs are. Do you want to have like down at the bottom here? Do you want to have a Facebook integration, with a popover, with a contact form? Do you want to have exit intent pop-ups within the site? There's all kinds of things that we can do to help you along the way, both using networking, social networking, different types of communications, even voice over IP or text messaging, where we can integrate a voice over IP or text messaging application, integrate that into that. And we have several companies that are doing that right now that have where they do events and things like that, and they want to notify their particular their employees. Well, they just do it internally. The employees go to their site and they fill out a form, fill out information, pick a course that they want to take for the company, and then the person over there sends out messaging to them when their classes are ready and when they're coming up and the day of and that kind of thing. And it's very, very successful for them. So if that's something that you're interested in as well, and you need an internal site for a company perhaps, I can do that for you as well. So I hope you enjoyed this particular preview. I'd love to give more of them out to you on an ongoing basis. Please go and check out my primary website. It's called stevelinen.com. And this is the site right here. Would love to talk to you about my skill sets. I do reviews on this. I do a lot of WordPress real estate reviews right now. I'm building this particular site up. I will be doing other type of reviews, such as software as services, WordPress plugins, software and technology that can help you along the way, that's both free and paid, and all kinds of cool things that will help you in your business and help you grow that. So the way you contact me is you basically can come right over here. You've been to, I'll get my mouse correct here. You can go ahead and go over here, and you can go to fiverr.com/SBLINNIN, and you can just see some of my 5-star reviews. And I do website proposals for people that come and see this, and I also do consultations. So you can check that out. Also, you can find me at stevelinen.net, and obviously you found me over at stevelinen.com. Would love to talk to you. You can also call me here at 949-648-7563, 949-648-7563, and would love to talk to you. And I appreciate you watching the video. Have a great day. Take care.